United Airlines will require COVID-19 vaccinations for all U.S. employees. Phil LeBeau joins us. He's got more details on that. Phil, good morning.
Good morning, Becky. United becoming the first major airline to tell its employees, at least those who are based here in the United States, you either need to be vaccinated or you will not be with this company much longer. Here's the vaccine mandate that United is announcing today. It's for all U.S.-based employees. The deadline, late September, early October. It partially depends on when the FDA does full approval on some of the vaccines that are out there. If that doesn't happen, then the date might slide into early October. There will be religious and medical exemptions. They will decide those on a case-by-case basis. If you are non-compliant, if you say, you know what, I'm not doing it, well, those workers, they will be fired. United has 67,000 U.S.-based employees, 71,000 overall for the entire company. But for now, this is only impacting U.S.-based employees. The pilots are already 90% vaccinated. The flight attendants, 80% vaccinated. In announcing this decision, United CEO Scott Kirby sent a memo to employees. In it, he wrote, over the last 16 months, Scott, not that he's talking about himself in the third person, but it says Scott has sent dozens of condolences letters to the family members of United employees who have died from COVID-19. We're determined to do everything we can to try and keep another United family member or United family from receiving that letter. You take a look at shares of United from going back to March of last year, really when the pandemic started to take off. You see the big fall off there in the stock, and then it's for the most part, come back, 75% of the way since then. The incentive for employees who have not yet been vaccinated to do this, aside from keeping your job, a day off of work. They've already worked this out with the unions in terms of an incentive for those union employees to become vaccinated. And one last note, guys, you might be saying, well, why are they doing this now? United has seen what's happened in the past when we start to head into the fall, and the fact that you may see a surge in cases. They want to get ahead of that. They would like to have all of their U.S.-based employees vaccinated before there's any potential surge in COVID-19 cases that could come this fall. So again, this is a big step with United becoming the first major airline to say, you got to be vaccinated if you're going to work here. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Phil, really interesting. 2 points. First of all, the idea that this is going to be timed to when there is a full approval from the FDA. So that's a recognition and maybe why they haven't done it sooner. But they've got incredibly high vaccination rates already. For pilots, you said 90%. For the flight attendants, 80%. Yep. What about the rest of the employee base? Maybe people who aren't directly with customers?
We asked that question. They do not have a percentage at this point. There was a briefing with the safety officer for United Airlines, and the safety officer said, look, we don't have an exact percentage in terms of what we think it is for the entire company. But we should point out, Becky, they have an internal app so that you can upload your vaccination card. And it's not uncommon that when they have staff meetings or everybody gets together, whether it's at the headquarters in downtown Chicago or at another location, it's not uncommon for people to be sitting around the table or in a room to say, hey, here you go, here's my check mark. I've been fully vaccinated, and it's in the app.